his blood tech.
What is this?
10. ALUCARD Unleashed HELLSING Ultimate.
I've heard that HELLSING Ultimate is really good as well. Is it good, chat?
This vampire anime full of gore.
Is it Nazi, dude? What the fuck? Yo.
This vampire.
What the fuck? Is it
anime
about
full
World
of
War
gore
II?
and blood is already a lot different from any other show that we've already witnessed. Put in a vampire as a protagonist who also
It's from
happens to be
the
a
special
gunslinger
AOT. Okay.
and let the
I might watch it. I don't know.
adrenaline
People told me to watch it, but
skyrocket in this episode, where he just decides to let go of all the chains that have been keeping his potential, his bloodthirst in check. This
what is this, chat? What
entire
the
time.
hell? What is this
Foes and
anime?
adversaries in HELLSING Ultimate have
This
always
seems so dark.
had this disturbing feeling,
seen that
this
bridge,
eerie
this
vibe
version.
to them that made us cheer for this Dracula as he butchered them in full swing, drilling holes in each and every one of them. But
And he's
trust
the
me, no
Dracula?
one saw this form coming even from a mile away, given how he just isn't anything close to the vampire that we've fallen in love with this entire time. Overpowered to infinity already, this form is pure overkill, and with foes popping up here and there, ALUCARD sure has a lot of things that could satisfy his thirst for blood that he had for a while now. Slaughtering enemies in style and swag, Dante has some competition.
This seems so dark, man. What the hell?
9.
just
Madara
spawns them.
versus everyone. Naruto Shippuden.
Whoa! Before we continue, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe. Only about 1% of the people watching these videos are subscribed. Also, check out my Twitch and Discord down in the description. Bye. What's my favorite animes? That's since the ones I've seen so far. Probably AOT. But I've seen the most of Attack on Titan, so. But Demon Slayer is cool too.
We all can
I feel like Demon Slayer really goes crazy in the second season. No, chat? I don't know.
agree that ever since he was introduced, Madara was more than just a step ahead compared to any other character in the Naruto universe. The guy's presence had this thing that would strike fear into the hearts of almost any other soul out there in an instant. But with the anime deeming him a favorite and setting the stage for him pretty well in all of those episodes, it isn't a surprise that he managed to become the new star of the show ever since his face hit the screen. Badass
Yeah, I've
looks
seen this fight. This goes
and
crazy,
the
man.
ninjutsu to back that voice acting up. Madara was just a beast through and through. I'm pretty sure we all have these memorable
wanna see
moments
the full
that
fight
made the
of this.
character grow up on us, but this scene right here takes the cake for sure. Shown from a mile away, not even being in the focus of the camera, the shinobi just dashed forward and started destroying every other ninja on the
But
battlefield.
I don't know if it's because it's a bit older, but I feel like the animation is kind of meh here. Like they don't even have faces. You know what I'm saying?
The shinobi just dashed forward and started destroying every other ninja on the
Maybe because it's a
battlefield
bit older or
without
something.
breaking a sweat at all. Plus, he made it look so easy that it was so hard to keep up with the screen at times. Everything happening at God's speed from the get-go. I guess that this resolves the long argument once and for all for everyone out there.
But this guy looks insane, though. Holy.
Eight. Don't underestimate Nagisa. Assassination Classroom.
Another anime that I've heard is really good. Assassination Classroom.
Let's be real here. One look at Nagisa, and as someone unknown to the series, it's hard to picture him as a male protagonist.
Bro, is this the main character? He's the main protagonist. He looks so like cute. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he's swinging like. Why is he swinging a massive knife at this guy?
I mean, we aren't the only ones having that difficulty
Is he like kind of psycho?
with his own mates from the show. Class E, to be fair, making these jokes that make us feel like we aren't the only ones feeling that way about him. Not changing his look one bit the entire series, the guy sure takes that accept and acknowledge me as I am to the heart. more than any other protagonist out there.
Bro, what?
But what he managed to do and pull off in the last few episodes of the first season still has us in a bit of disarray when we think back to the sequence, since no one expected him to have such a beast and
Is he just killing all these like guards
slumber
easily?
inside of him. All of a sudden transforming without actually morphing in any way at all.
Oh, he transformed.
Being an assassin sure is hard, unless you're this blue-haired guy who seems to have been gifted with it all from the get-go. Those eyes that lust for killing. You can't deny that Nagisa is really terrifying once that switch is flipped. And with him using that in the next season as well, Koro-sensei and Karma won't be the only ones making our eyes go around the screen. 7. HIE'S Flame from Hell. Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yep, never heard of this. It looks kind of old. Actually looks really
When
old.
it comes to Yu
Like
Yu
80s or
Hakusho,
something.
I'm pretty sure most of the fan base
No,
would choose
90s.
Hiei as their favorite character of all time, given how he's got it all, be it power, strength, or the aura. But if you weren't surprised by
It's a
the guy
classic.
using all kinds of tricks to overpower Yusuke in the first encounter, that first bout they had
Like,
then,
my eyes.
you're sure in for a huge surprise when the tournament arc kicks in. With all kinds of yokai there to party and
So the same like the make Hunter x
have
Hunter.
more than
Okay.
just a piece of these humans, the victor wasn't set in stone, and if
Dude,
team
I was looking up one time how much money all these like creators of like Hunter x Hunter and like One Piece, dude, they have so fucking loaded. I mean, yeah, obviously it's
Muramishi
so
was
crazy
to put an
popular,
end
right?
to everything and be the ones starting out on top, they had to work for it. But when you've got Hiei, is there anything there to even worry about?
Imagine you're just chilling at home and you're like, okay, I'm gonna write an anime, and then it becomes like the biggest anime ever.
Bringing the flames
Or like
straight
one of
from
the
hell,
biggest
while the
ones.
90s animation gives us an old school version of an anime character tearing his clothes off the weirdest way possible. The dragon
Something that just like came out of your head, you know? It's
from
crazy.
hell wasn't one any of us were happy to see, and
crazy.
with a mere shadow being what was left behind of the person struck with it, calling it an overkill just doesn't quite cut it in this case, if I'm being honest here. Yu Yu Hakusho has its fair share
I kind of wish sometimes I had an imagination like that, but... Yo, Perun, Marian, what up, man? How you doing?
of characters being
He married the woman that made Sailor Moon? Oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
overpowered and
So they are
displaying these
double
skills
loaded.
that take everyone's breath away. But this one right here takes the cake for almost all of us out there.
Double loaded.
6. This is
Oh,
a
I got scared. I thought it was the AOT
Super
one.
Saiyan 3 Dragon Ball Z. When it comes to transformations, I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball beats every other show by a long shot, given it has the most characters having the most transformations
Chat, now you can do this in Fortnite.
any other anime has featured in a single show.
That must be like the longest charge up ever. Just like, ah, ah.
But when you've got Goku giving a speech, even if it's just him recapping about how strong he's gotten over the years, that yelling is about to give birth to something super good, since that's the sequence that the anime has been following since the good old Dragon Ball days, no? Boo sure didn't see that coming, since what seemed to be a Saiyan having a panic attack actually turned out them growing long blonde hair all of a sudden, only to
Wait,
pummel
did he turn into a
the
Godzilla?
other person to the ground using this newly acquired power that not even the legends have spoken anything of.
And the enemy's just standing there,
those
yeah.
transitions, everything was
They're
done
like, okay, bro, do your thing, bro. I'll
so
wait.
well for an anime from the last century, and that being one of, if not the most iconic transformation Goku has gifted us with. It's safe to say that this very sequence ranks pretty high even when you're considering Dragon Ball as a whole.
Every color.
Crisp, cool, and breathtaking
Wait, isn't it only like blue, white, and yellow? No?
through and through.
Is there more?
That exchange of punches and kicks only managed to make it all the more special, since that's what Dragon Ball is all about, nah? 5.
Oh.
A leaf
Didn't see anything.
offer. 4. Mob 100%. And... Mob Psycho 100.
There's also red? Wait, I've never seen red. What?
This
Mob
One
Psycho.
Punch Man's long-lost brother is one hell of a kid, I tell you. From the outside, Mob is as normal as an average middle schooler can get. But it's a whole other story if you manage to make the guy lose his cool when that percentage hits the forbidden.
It kind of has like a similar font for like here, like 99%. It's kind of similar to like One Punch Man, no? When he goes serious
Middle
punch.
schooler can get. But it's a whole other story if you manage to make the guy lose
Red or
his
pink?
cool when that percentage hits the forbidden 100%. You're in a world of hurt and there's nothing saving you now. With the anime showing us this percentage not enough either, it's safe to assume that the guy has a power level enough to blast the screen to
Jeez.
bits if he wants to, if that makes sense. I mean, the guy is a professional psychic. What more do you expect? Blasting Koyama's face to the ground after making him have a close view of the clouds he's been seeing his entire life. Mob
Wait, the guy that made One Punch Man made Mob Psycho. Okay. I can see the pattern,
has
chat.
had one hell of a journey during the 2 seasons that the show has put out
That
as
makes
of
sense
now,
now.
with the 3rd one about to hit the screen soon enough. We haven't
Oh,
forgotten
my
about
back is
the
fucking killing
we
me,
saw
dude.
the last season, since that truly marked the end of it all, with the meaning being displayed and portrayed in all its honesty. Imagine making an already overpowered character getting a power spike. You don't want to be the one standing in front of him the next instant, that's for sure.
I think this creator for the anime loves to make the main characters super overpowered. Like Saitama just literally went insane
3.
mode,
AIZEN versus everyone.
boosting
Bleach.
Mob Psycho's powers as well.
Now, I'm
God
pretty sure
damn.
not a single soul out there wasn't caught off guard by this plot twist of the century back in the day, because one look at Aizen and writing him off as an average Joe would be something generations would do. But as if that reveal and illusion wasn't enough, the guy kept coming back, arc after arc, giving us a blank of his strong self, just to break free from the plot
Just
chains
can't get rid
later
of him,
on
eh?
in the show when almost everyone has died. From taking on the captains one after another, some of the strongest that Soul Society has to offer, the guy didn't break a sweat and just went on a spree, taking out these powerhouses and pillars one after another like it was nothing. I'm pretty sure
like
we
it
all
when
remember
the-
that scene.
The main villain, or like one of the villains, is as strong as the main character. You know,
As if
makes
it was
it more
yesterday, because of that going hand in hand with his iconic
makes it more
character
intense when they're
and that
actually fighting, right?
magnificent voice acting only added more meaning to the hype
also
that
prefer when
Aizen has
the
had ever since he was first
main character is
introduced
a bit of a more
as
of an
this
underdog.
bad guy siding with the wrong side, betraying his own kin. I mean, if that wasn't enough, we still have his bout, the final fight with Ichigo, as the main course for anyone starving for more after that scene, so yeah. We definitely got a lot more from where that came from in this case. 2. I don't care if this is the end. Gone Freaks. Hunter x Hunter.
なんだこれは
Who's gone? I'm pretty sure we all had his image pop up right now, and seeing that
Dude, is
smile
this where he,
sure
like,
lights up anyone's day in an
Grows
instant.
into a beast.
But there's always a limit
I
when
think
you
so.
cross that limit. Some of the brightest faces mask
becomes a
some of
Giga
the
Chad.
wildest demons that one can imagine in existence. Neferpitou sure didn't calculate this happening, since after
Yeah.
taking out Kite, Gon's rage was already enough to strike
I gotta
fear
love
to
the
the heart
hair.
of this lady, who made sure her legs didn't let her foes talk,
Oh,
even for a
damn.
second at times. But when it's revealed that Kite will
He
never
thick.
come back again, Gon's rage is something none of us could have anticipated no matter what. A form none of us expected. The all-grown-up Gon not giving a single hoot about what's been going on around him just shows how pissed he was at this
Bends in
ant
half.
who ruined it all for him. Well, what followed sure was satisfying, since that rock, paper, scissors segment over and over again made Pito's face transform into something not even Miriam would recognize for days to come. The way his eyes lose their shine and the way he just jumps at her with everything he's got. This is for sure one of the most iconic scenes ever.
Long hair, super OP. True.
1. Gojo takes off his patch. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, that's kind of sick.
With the movie already popping off and the season
The main
something
expansion.
we've binged more than just a couple of times already, Gojo has been the man since the very first episode. Being that smug while having
Dude, when I was watching this for the first time, I was like, what
the skills
fuck
to
is
back
going
his
on?
character up. The way he fought reminded us of someone from the past, except that the guy just got a whole lot of new power-ups to make him even more
The eyes, though.
godlike. But that's well and all, but you can't help but rank the
I just feel bad for this dude, man.
iconic scene as the best that the guy has brought to the screen so far. Taking off that eye patch while making every other fan go crazy in a heartbeat at most. From the domain
Yeah.
expansion to the dialogue, everything is executed to perfection, and with the animation studio Mappa not holding anything back when it comes to
It just
censorship
rips off
either,
his head,
we
dude.
still remember the scene to be something that made Jujutsu Kaisen hit a lot more eyes than it would have without it. It's just one off, if not the
Yeah, that was
best
good.
scene
It
the
was good.
season has produced, and with the movie coming out soon enough, it's going to be a
That's when you realize he messed
tough
up. Dude.
battle for that #1 spot.
Alright. Thank you for watching this video, and also thank you very much to all of my supporters over at Patreon. If you'd like to see these videos earlier, head on to Patreon, and if you want to see more videos, click the videos here for more videos from me.